Hello everyone, thank you for being here. We have a special young CEO of BizLearn company, Abhishek Shanbhag. Thank you for being here.
Sure, no problem.
I know I reached out to you a couple of months ago. He's very busy. So we scheduled this month and he said, oh, I will come. So we welcome you here. And I want to ask you first, tell me a little bit about you, like who you are, what grade you are in, what school you are, in this year. So
yeah, so I go to Brambleton Middle School. It's just, I think, 20 minutes from here. And I'm in 8th grade, so I'm going to high school next year. And I guess a little bit about me, I play cricket outside of business, and I'm really into learning about finance and leadership as well.
Wow, wow. So, wow, 8th grade. Wow, 8th grade CEO. Yes, that's the truth. So what made you decide to participate in YEA program?
Yeah.
Speaking of that, just quick, YEA program, it is a huge program been for years under the Loudon Chamber of Commerce. And Abhishek, he's also part of the class year 2023, which is the class I was mentoring to, but not Abhishek. Tell me a bit how did you decide to be part of this?
Yeah, so I think I always had something for business and entrepreneurship. So around the age of 6 or so, I played soccer a lot. I think I started playing 7 years ago or so, and then I played throughout that whole time. So I taught my family friends just for an hour, and then $10 an hour. So I always started there, and then we did raking. So my dad and I were searching for an entrepreneurship academy near Loudoun County, or maybe in person online, and then we stumbled upon YEA. So yeah.
So tell us a little bit about BizLearn.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, so BizLearn is a financial literacy game. So right now we are in the development phases. We're redeveloping our content, and our content's all about personal finance. So earning, saving, taxes, mostly topics like that. And then we're also working on the coding aspect, which is a platform with a leaderboard and games where the user can watch a video, get a real life scenario, and then apply their knowledge.
Wow. So how hard to do that? I mean, you are in school and you're only in 8th grade. How are you managing your time? Just tell me.
Yeah, so I started waking up a bit earlier so I can get some time to work on BizLearn and any other stuff. So I wake up around 5:30ish, and then we have a couple weekly meetings. So Monday, Wednesday, and Fridays, and then that starts around 7 a.m. And then I go to school, and then I get outside for a bit, play outside, and then get back to schoolwork and BizLearn. But yeah.
Wow. So when you were in the program of YEA, and did you get any challenges that you face or anything like that?
Yeah.
Because I know it was like 8 weeks, 8 weeks program. Tell me a little bit. Did you get any challenges? What was the most hard part to be in the program?
Yeah. So I think at first most people were above my age, so I got scared a bit by that fact. But then getting to know them was nice, so I knew everyone towards the middle and end of the program, so it was easier to fit in. And the other challenge I had is I did not really like public speaking at all. And I think something that YEA does great is they randomly call. So if they notice you're not talking that much, they make you get up and talk, and then by the end of the program, it really shapes you into
You are probably speaking right now better from me because I struggle with public speaking too. I mean, this is great. This is great.
Yeah.
So how did YEA help you as a startup business? And especially your age. I mean, this is big accomplishment basically.
Yeah. So I think first, the instructors, they make it easy like easy to understand. So like the content, they tailor it so we can understand it, and the activities too. The second part is before going into YEA, I didn't know the basics, like developing a business plan. Without YEA, I wouldn't have put the time into doing that and knew how much it would help me in the future, and kind of just creating a plan to push everything out. And then the other thing was, like I mentioned before, public speaking and talking to people, and just the great amount of opportunities it opens up.
So have you always wanted to be business owner and basically a CEO of your own company, 8th grade?
Yeah. So as I mentioned, like a couple years ago, I always wanted to be one. Now I think I'm getting a bit closer to being there. But yeah, it's been a pretty long goal.
So tell us a little bit about your hobbies. What do you like to do when you have a free time? That if you have a free time, because of school and business, wow. So tell me a little bit, what do you do on your free time? What do you enjoy doing?
Yeah, so I think that my main hobby is probably playing outside. I play all different types of sports. My main sport is like cricket, but I play pickleball, ping pong, soccer, basketball. So I guess going outdoors is one of my favorite things to do apart from biz learn and business in school. The other thing that I like to do is kind of coach and volunteer. So at my cricket academy, it's called Loudon Cubs. So there's younger kids, so it like ranges from 5-year-olds all the way to like 17-year-olds. So usually there's like opportunities to coach and volunteer at some earlier sessions, like for a younger age group. So I enjoy that.
You do it all, aren't you? You do it all. Who inspired you? Tell me, and why?
Yeah, so I think when I started getting into finance around like 3 or 4 years ago, the one name that popped up a lot around the world of finance is Warren Buffett. So I did like courses on him, I watched videos of him, and I still follow him like daily up to this day. So I think he's like someone who, even at such like a old age, even like he's 90 right now, he's still doing the like 8-hour meetings and talking throughout that whole time. So that's someone I really look up to.
Wow. What are your goals for this year, personally and professionally?
Yeah, so I think for professionally, in terms of BizLearn, I want to first validate all of our content and make sure that it's all validated so we can go forward and actually publish it and push it into our product. The second thing is, I think we're pretty much close to there, but finishing up the product and working on like the errors, fixing the bugs. And then the hardest part probably would be talking to schools and trying to get the product. And I think that will take a pretty long time. Hopefully pitching to the whole school district at a whole, and kind of pushing financial literacy into Loudoun County. And personally, I would say I used to go to a lot of networking events last year, and I met you at most of them.
Yes.
And I think I stopped going to a lot of them in the past couple of months. So my goal is to go back, and I also want to travel across the country and meet different people. So and like attend different shows. Yeah.
So when you're gonna launch BizLearn, are you thinking also to expand outside of Loudoun County too, to different school in Prince William and Fairfax?
Yeah, so the main goal would be starting off with Loudoun County, and if we can't get Loudoun County, we'll go with individual schools, so like Brambleton Middle School, Stonehill. Once we get one county, we'll go to the other, so Fairfax, then Prince William, and then eventually when we finish Virginia, we'll go to Maryland or Delaware. So kind of expanding small, but yeah.
I can't wait. I can't wait to see where you're going. So what does make BizLearn unique on other businesses, or kind of like using the same maybe platform or very close platform? What make unique BizLearn?
Yeah, so BizLearn, the main proposition against other companies, and there's not too many competitors, but we're made by kids. So we know what other kids want, so in that way we know how to keep their attention, we know how to keep them learning, and that's the main thing. The other thing is that we're putting them into real life scenarios, and we're letting them apply the knowledge that they learned. So that's the main value prop. Yeah.
So where do you see yourself in 5 years?
Yeah, so I hope in the next 5 years, hopefully I'm the owner of a successful company, maybe BizLearn, maybe something else, not sure. But yeah, we'll see where it goes.
Why you think something else? It's already great idea. I can see you being successful on BizLearn and maybe franchise BizLearn
Definitely.
and send it to outside USA too. Why not?
Yeah, that would be great for BizLearn especially, and I also do have like small other ideas regarding finance, like student loans, helping pay off those, different solutions to that. But yeah, we'll see where it goes from there.
So what is your advice you give any student they want one day to start their own business, especially the student who are now currently participating this year in the YEA program?
Yeah, definitely. So I think the one thing that everyone says is like practice, and this is for YEA in general. But I think practice is definitely a main part, but more than practice, it's understanding your own business and knowing what the main goal is, knowing what the values of your business are, and then from there on, you don't really need to have anything memorized. Like, you know what questions are being asked, you know how to answer them. So if that can be answered and you have like a good business idea, which YA definitely helps develop, that would be something great. The other thing, for someone that isn't in YA or doesn't have access to a program like YA, I would just say start anything. So like start small. Like if you have like a lemonade stand or something, I'd say just definitely start it off at least, and then from there you can go on and get help from anyone, like your parents, family, friends. Yeah.
Community doesn't leave you.
Yeah, definitely.
Community always with you. Abhishek, I can't tell you how much I'm excited and I'm happy that you are here today. I can't wait to see where you're gonna be in 5 years. I might need to bring you back in 2 years and see where you are at. So what you're thinking, what you're thinking, like when it will be like BizLearn ready to be used? We're talking how long?
Yeah, so we're projecting, and we've been pushing back the deadline unfortunately by a couple months, but that's mainly because I haven't had experience with this, so I don't know exactly when it's gonna happen. But I think we're almost 90% sure we'll get it done by this June or July. We'll be up by then.
Yeah. So in the new year, start school and you can start to do what
summer's gonna give us like a lot of free time, or at least me a lot of free time. So
to see if it's working and everything. What do you think you're gonna do college-wise? Are you thinking to get on master or degree in finance or something like that? Or maybe you're gonna probably do something like as business, since you're gonna have, I have a faith you're gonna have a successful business. So what are you thinking you want to do as college, right?
Yeah, so I think when I get to college, I want to pursue something, probably like a minor in finance. I'm not sure how it works, but a minor in finance and maybe majoring in business and learning more about that and like gaining connections through the school, things like that.
I wish you luck from all my heart, and
you.
I'm sure from all the audience who is listening right now. Thank you, YEA, and I would say thank you for Faith also, Faith who she run this successful program, and thank you for Loudoun Chamber of Commerce to give opportunity for a student like you to start, because I say always, you never feel alone, right? Right?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you for being here.
No problem. Thank you for inviting me.
Thank you.
Yeah.